Hi guys, thanks for being here with us. For those who don't know us, I'm Dr. Karen.
I am psychologist Leo.
I'm Dr. Fernanda.
And psychology, Angie.
Today we are going to talk about cosmetic surgery, which is an important topic. Nowadays the appearance has acquired an important role in the life of a lot of people. Also, is very common the rate of cosmetic surgery which promises a more beautiful body, but performed without necessary care increase, causing irreversible consequences. However, question you have and we answer it at the end of this life.
Let's start. I would like to ask a question to the doctors. Do you consider necessary and helping that a person has surgery which is not indispensable to health? For example, a cosmetic surgery?
Well, in my opinion, there are people who has lost their self-esteem and self-confidence because of change on their bodies that they can't control. For example, women after pregnant, stretch marks, cellulitis, some of them gain weight, another ones lose weight. That kind of people need trust. And maybe it is not indispensable for the health, but it is for the mental health, which is also very important in our life.
I think the cosmetic surgery is just vanity. Every surgery has a risk, and the cosmetic surgery is not the exception. Depends on the kind of surgery. The rates could increase even more. According to medical medicine in Colombia, the deaths because of cosmetic surgery have increased the last year by 130%, and this will continue costing the lives of more people. Now, I would like to ask to my partners, what is the main factor that influence people decide to have a cosmetic surgery?
Cosmetic surgeries are topic very debated for my patients because it's evident that after the surgery their emotion increase. The cosmetic surgery can be considered a kind of psychological surgery because intervenes in the emotional state of a person who decides to record the self-esteem through a surgery. In my work experience, I have seen the kinds of intervention has been more the beneficial in the teenagers who show the better attitude and more self-confidence after surgery.
Uh, it's a difficult question, Fernanda. Actually, there are many psychological factors. The most of the people decide have surgery just for vanity, to be accepted in a social group. But this is important mention that exists other factors, like hiding a scar from a traumatic event. For example, there are a lot of violent cases which remains of trauma memories with the mark on the body, and a surgical intervention is necessary to the mental health. On the other hand, the low self-esteem can be treated with adaptation process without an unnecessary surgeries.
Thank you, partners. Now we go with the questions. Mm, At Fernandita Unlowe 91 asks, what are the consequences of cosmetic surgery in the health and appearance part?
Well, as I said before, cosmetic surgery can give you many benefits. You look beautiful, you feel more comfortable with your body, but sometimes in these cosmetic surgeries, there are complications like infections, excessive bleeding, fluid buildup, sorry, and although a surgery ends well, and the finally appearance is beautiful, the patient could experiment a temporary or permanent numbness or tingling sensation. Uh, for example, there are women, some of them experiment loss of sensibility in her boobs. Not all, but most of the time, women experiment that sensation. And it's your decision, but you have to consider that consequences. It is very important.
Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
Okay. At Elsa Pato, as our surgery is only for women.
As well as women want to feel the better in the makeover. Men also require the same needs. They decide to have a cosmetic surgery are equal in men and women. For example, sometimes men decide to have cosmetic surgery like the liposuction to lose weight because are unhappy with their appearance. It is not a decision based of you are men or are women. It is a decision based on the feelings and emotions if you are happy or not with yourself physically.
Oh, thank you, Angie.
Um, at Police Hermotis 01 ask an interesting question. What is the price of a cosmetic surgery?
Good question. So depends on the surgery that you went to have. Some are more expensive than others, but all are expensive. If someone offer you cosmetic surgeries with low price, you should doubt because the most of the time are people who don't know anything that use unsuitable instruments and places not enabled such as garage. You must be careful if you don't want to risk your life.
Thank you. That's so very important information.
Yes.
La 72 asks, who has social media influenced the performance of the cosmetic procedures?
Well, sometimes the social networks make people to compete about which person has the best appearance or who is on the best social group. The skin of questions are formulated on a social network by people who follow artists or famous influencers would say quality standards as if we were a product. This means that a percentage of people who follow then decide have surgery to be assessed.
Thank you for watch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. See you the next time.